Hello friends! Today you'll see how actors of the movie Top Gun have changed. You'll know their original names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1986, and how they look now, in 2020. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Let's go! Tom Kazansky, call sign Iceman, was one of the only few United States naval aviators to be sent to Top Gun. He had an extremely cocky personality and was known for his big ego. His signature bleached hair tips are closely associated with the fact that he's the best pilot in the new class of Top Gun students. He was portrayed by Val Kilmer. Captain Pete Mitchell, call sign Maverick, is a US naval aviator and the protagonist. Throughout the movie, it is acknowledged that Maverick is an excellent pilot, but has a dangerous and reckless flying style. This both impresses some characters and annoys others due to the danger Maverick exposed them to. He was portrayed by Tom Cruise. Lieutenant, Junior Grade Leonard Wolf, call sign Wolfman, is a naval flight officer and graduate of Top Gun. Wolfman is Hollywood Radar Intercept Officer, RIO. Hollywood F-14 was shot down in the final engagement with the 6 MiG-28s. He was rescued and were last seen disembarking from the rescue helicopter. He was portrayed by Barry Tubb. Commander Mike Metcalf, call sign Viper, Tom Skerritt, is a naval aviator and an instructor at Top Gun. Viper is an old friend of Maverick's father, Duke Mitchell. Metcalf is a Vietnam War vet who flew a McDonnell Douglas F-4 Phantom II alongside Duke. Viper tells Maverick all the truth about what really happened to his father. Lieutenant Junior Grade Ron Kerner, call sign Slider, Rick Rossovich, is a naval flight officer and graduate of Top Gun. Slider is Iceman's Radar Intercept Officer, RIO. Slider has a rather cocky personality, similar to Iceman. In the final engagement, Iceman and Slider shot down one of the 6 MiG-28s. Another MiG-28 damaged their F-40. Lieutenant Junior Grade Nick Bradshaw, call sign Goose, Anthony Edwards, was a naval flight officer and Maverick's Radar Intercept Officer, RIO. While clearly able to enjoy himself and have a good time, Goose was clearly more level-headed than his partner Maverick, which is shown through his family and slightly more serious personality. Carole Bradshaw was the wife of Nick Goose Bradshaw. Carole and Nick had a son, Bradley, who was 4 years old at the time of his father's death. Carole was also likely in her mid-20s during the events of the film. Carole was portrayed by actress Meg Ryan. At the time of filming, she was 24. Lieutenant Rick Niven, call sign Hollywood, is a naval aviator and graduate of Top Gun. His Radar Intercept Officer, RIO, is Wolfman. Hollywood and Wolfman's F-14 was shot down in the final engagement with the 6 MiG-28s. They were both rescued and were last seen disembarking from the rescue helicopter. He was portrayed by Wade Public. Lieutenant Commander Rick Heatherly, call sign Jester, is a naval aviator and an instructor at Top Gun. He trained Maverick, Goose, Iceman, Slider, Hollywood and Wolfman during their time at Top Gun. During Top Gun, Hard Luck Jester is still around to also train more next-generation pilots like. Jester was portrayed by Michael Ironside. Mrs. Metcalf is the wife of Commander Mike Metcalf, call sign Viper. She's a minor character in the film. Mrs. Metcalf only appears in the film when Maverick visits Viper's house and she meets and greets him. At that period of time she was 36, now 70. Mrs. Metcalf was portrayed by actress Linda Ray Jurgens. Marcus Williams, call sign Sundown, is a naval flight officer and graduate of Top Gun. Sundown is Chipper's Radar Intercept Officer. He was later temporarily assigned as Maverick's Rio shortly after Goose's death. He and Maverick had a fallout because of Maverick still being upset over Goose's death. He was played by Clarence Gillett Jr. Tom Stinger Jordan is a CAG or Commander Air Group in the USS Enterprise, a United States nuclear aircraft carrier. He's Maverick, Goose and Cougar's commanding officer. At the opening of the film, he is in the rudder room checking on the number of F-14s that take off from and land onto the deck of the ship. He was played by James Tolkan. Lieutenant Charles Hyper, call sign Chipper, is a naval aviator and graduate of Top Gun. His radar intercept officer, Rio, is Sundown. Chipper was seen at the Top Gun graduation ceremony speaking to Sundown, inquiring about Maverick's whereabouts. He's quite young in the film. He was 21, now 55. Chipper was portrayed by actor Adrian Pasdar. Lieutenant Bill Cartle, call sign Cougar, John Stockwell, is a naval aviator. He's Maverick's wingman. While in the air and during their last engagement together, a MiG acquires a missile lock on his aircraft. Cougar and his Rio Merlin was the best pair in their squadron and were of course to be sent to Top Gun before Cougar resigned. Lieutenant Junior Grade Sam Wells, call sign Merlin, is a naval flight officer and Cougar's radar intercept officer, Rio. In Top Gun, Merlin was originally Cougar's Rio until Cougar quit. He is later assigned as Maverick's Rio. Maverick graduated from Top Gun and was recalled back to the USS Enterprise. He was played by Tim Robbins. Charlie Blackwood is a civilian contractor at Top Gun and the love interest of Maverick. She became a civilian contractor and an instructor at the Marine Corps Air Station Miramar. Every few weeks she would meet 10-20 new pilots. Charlie Blackwood is based on a real-life person, Christine Fox. She was played by Kelly McGillis. Air Boss Johnson is the air traffic controller at Top Gun. He hates Maverick for buzzing the tower, which causes him to spill his coffee on his uniform. Then he goes to Jester and Viper and complains about the flyby that both Maverick and Goose did of his tower. At the time in the film he was 48 years old, now 82. He was portrayed by Duke Stroud. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please share it on social networks, like it, and of course subscribe to the channel.